Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You might be Shield Destroyer. So, for those interested, we got a reply from Thames Valley Police, the corporation that acts as a charity with no persons or legal entities, right? And I get this reply. I referred to the notice of intended prosecution, Section 172 Road Traffic Act. Act. You know, what are they calling it? An act. Because the world's a stage. And this is an act. It's an act. It's not real, right? Form sent to you recently in relation to an alleged traffic offence. I acknowledge receipt of your letter, which is of a type with which we are familiar. Now, I thought that was a funny way to put it. A letter, your letter, which is of a type of which we are familiar. We are treating this as a refusal to supply the information requested, and the matter will be referred for process in a magistrate's court if the required information is not supplied within the statutory period. I enclose a duplicate notice and driver keepment statement should you wish to respond. You have until either 28 days from the date of notice or 7 days from the date of this letter to respond, whichever is later. If you do not respond within this time period, you will be issued with a single justice procedures notice, which will include instructions on how to make your plea. The case will be processed 20 days after the date, and if you plead not guilty, the case will be adjourned for trial, and the court will notify you at the court hearing date. It goes on to say, I must point out, if the case against you is proved, the penalty incurred may be significantly higher than the original fixed penalty offered. So they're offering me something, right? Additional costs will also be sought by the police. Yours sincerely, L. Ward, administrator. So administrating, right? So, obviously, you know, I can't bow down to these cunts. Got to try again. Are they trying a third free thing, you know, where they get the thing and then they try again, or, you know, so I've got to figure out now how to respond to this cunt. Because obviously they haven't, but I like it, like, they haven't said, like, I understand what you're saying or something like that. They say, like, basically a weird way to put it in it. Fucking, what is it? I acknowledge receipt of your letter, which is of a type with which we are familiar. You know what I mean? Cheeky fucking cunt. So yeah, we'll have a little think on that one and work out where we're going to go, because not bowing down to the cunts. And I've got to make it clear to him, no, wait a minute, mate. You're going to be harming a man, not a person. You fucking haven't got the... So I'm going to have to start to go in with this, like, right, where's your jurisdiction coming from over a living man, you piece of fucking dirt? You know what I mean? I'll get really vexed up when these cunts keep bothering me. But it is literally just like that bully, you know what I mean? It's like some fucking bully. It makes no difference if it's a man down the road with a big gang behind him, right? Who's going, right, you better pay me some money or we're going to come round and fucking do something to you, right? Exactly what this cunt's saying. I'm going to get my buddy fucking squad of fucking retards to start fucking with your life if you don't do as we say, innit? And yeah, fuck them cunts, man. Absolute bunch of fucking scumbags. So I was speaking to the mechanic today. Have you been in? You might have heard me talk about a mechanic I see, and how you doing? I could be. Well, I've only just started, so you ain't got much to catch up on. Just that fucking please fucking pig letter. In response to me putting no persons or legal entities on their fucking piece of shit fucking form shit, right? But yeah, anyway, I'm speaking to this this mechanic who previously told me he'd had like 2 fucking jabs and then woke up, and he said at the time, like, one of his friends come round and said to him, "Oh no, you didn't do that, did you?" And then obviously he spoke to him, and rather than this guy go, "Oh, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist," he actually listened, right? And then fucking went and done some research for himself and went, "Oh shit, I really wished I hadn't fucking stuck those fucking things in me," right? And he'd woken up to a lot. And we was discussing it last time I was at his, and I was telling him a few things. As soon as I got there, he straight away started to talk like, like, oh fucking hell, like there's this 21-year-old, and he does trial biking, right? This guy, he's got like a trial bike. And last time I was there, he had like his trial bike that he just bought, and I was like, "Oh, is that yours?" He's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." So anyway, he goes, listen to this. He goes, "There's this kid, 21-year-old trial biker. He was doing a trial the other week, and whilst doing it, just suddenly died of a heart attack. Suddenly had a heart attack, 21-year-old." And he went fucking, and he'd had about 6 fucking jabs. I went, he goes, unbelievable. You know what I mean? Ward, interesting. Let me post a link. Okay, wait. Well, I don't know what Ward is. Where do I do this? Okay, post a link. Yeah, 21-year-old fucking child, really, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. And the letter he's actually sent me here is addressed to, and it's all in capitals, of course, in black writing. Then he's put "dear," and then "Mr." and then capital S, small letters, which is like, okay, well, and then on the actual thing, of course, it's all in block capitals. And it tells you, please complete in black ink, block capitals. Say you're dead, innit? So they're playing a game here, right? And I'm thinking, are they just going right? We try 3 times or something like that, you know what I mean? So I think like somewhere memory serves that they basically try to catch you 3 times, and if you don't fucking fall, then they leave you alone. But thing is, that, like, they're gonna hit me with 6 points, right? Which means basically 6-month ban when I get 12 points, because I've just had one and like 6 points for fucking the last one that I didn't fucking respond to at all. So they went, all right, we're not going to give you 3 points, we're going to give you 6, because that's their bully method, right? So in theory, if like, I could lose my job, but I can't bow down to them cunts to keep a job, you know what I mean? Let's see. You are not human. You are nothing but shipping goods to them. The District of Columbus. Yeah. Control Vatican City. War Castle. Shipping and postal wars. That's what he says. It's all based on shipping and postal wars. Yeah, I'll have a little. I'll read. I'll watch the rest of that in a bit. It's only 4 minutes long, so it's quick. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure quite how because you don't know. Like the administrator probably knows. Basically, he's saying, "Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing here, but you haven't done it quite right, have you, mate?" That's what I'm wondering, right? Well, you're going here. I'll go. Have another go, you cunt. They're probably okay keeping a license. Could needed to do employment. They're probably okay keeping a license. Yeah, but then you have to go to their court and again go through that whole sitting there like acting as the name, right? I just want to fight the cunts. You know what I mean? I don't want to be. I want to make it clear to them. I can't be the fucking name, you fucking retard, fuck wanks, and stop trying to fuck my life up with your assumptions. I'm really taking it as they are warring against me. You know what I mean? And they are because that's why they charge you. But I'm not bowing down to these motherfuckers. I fucking can't stand them. I can't stand what they're doing to everyone else. I'm not going to allow it and just sit by and go, all right, let's just go along with the way they do their fucking bussiness, innit? And absolute the fucking scum of this earth, killing this fucking world, man. So I got to like just fight it, and I don't really care. I think like at some point I think, wow. At the end of the day, get your car fucking fixed, Mark. I've got this one, the other one that's going into the garage on Saturday. And actually, it's a really nice car, that one. So it's not going to cost much, and I should get a pretty penny for it. And then I should still have a grand ish that to sit on whilst I get my other car fixed. And then I get the engine in that. The profit from this fucking first car pays for that, and then I sell that car for about £4,000 at the beginning of summer. I'm going, right, that's £5,000 in your bin, plus probably a wage, maybe £6,000. You got a good bit of dosh then just to go, right, stick your finger up at them, go, fuck you, see you later, I'm going fucking on my jollies, mate. You know what I mean? So I'm going to lose my job, do all that, right? Then I'll change my whole lifestyle, I think, and start to work out a way of living outside of their fucking grip completely in it, because they're fucking really fucking pissing me off with their shit. Constantly stressing cunts out with their stupid letters. Yeah, so just an annoyance, really. You know what I mean? Just one of them things. It's like, I thought I dealt with you, cunt. Now you're making me deal with you again, innit? So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one, but we're going to carry on. I'm not going to sit back and just let them fucking get away with it. There we go. So what else has been going on? So we had another fucking nasty, like, shit day today. Shit day yesterday. We had one good day, right? You see what they're doing, didn't it, with that weather shit? They're telling everyone that it's going to be like this hot spell all this week and shit, and then they just cover the sky with their crap, innit? Fuckers, man. And the fucker is, I got my car cleaned yesterday, didn't I? I told you. I had my car all washed in and out, paid 12 quid for it, and then, like, straight away yesterday, after I got it done, it fucking rained a bit, but I thought, okay, at least my car's parked up. Come out today, it was blowing wind this morning, like fucking blowing wind hard, raining, fucking. Come out of my car, I had all these little bits, and where the rain, it's that 12 fucking quid of my fucking hard-earned money, you cunts. Now you just fucking, and then you got to drive on a wet road, innit? Like, why did I bother? And I decided to get it properly done because I thought, okay, we'll be going to have a few dry days now, so it's worth getting it done because you're not going to get it all fucking scruffed up in a fucking day, innit? How long was I? We had nice weather today, did ya? Fuck's sake. It was terrible here. Again, like, just like it's always been, just like another fucking, what I'd say is an autumn day, but you know, a windy autumn day. But the wind calmed down in the morning, like it was fucking blowing a wind out there, and then it sort of shut down the wind, but just stayed, you know, completely covered sky. This guy, he goes to me, he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go for reform." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I'm gonna vote for reform." I was like, "Oh, right." Fucking hell. I go, "Oh, no, I don't vote. You vote. You give away your power, innit?" He's going, "Well, I think that's the only chance we got." I'm like, "Oh, why do you fall for these things? Like, you think that voting's gonna, like, fucking make any difference in it? You know what I mean? Like, you think suddenly someone called Reform's going to suddenly come into power and going to change the whole world? I mean, you're not getting what government is yet, are you? And what all the retards that pretend that they're for the people are doing, right, under some fucking banner. I should have said to him, have a look into Reform more, mate. Who are the people? Where do they come from? Who is the people saying, I'm the head of Reform? A right-wing populist political party in the United Kingdom, Catherine Blakelock, with support from Nigel Farage. Oh, Jesus. See, if only I'd known it was Nigel Farage, I could have given him some fucking info on that cunt. I mean, jeepers creepers. When do people get a fucking clue, really, innit? All right, let's see this. Let's read about this Catherine Blakelock. Born 1963, April, is an English nationalist politician. Nationalist, financial trader and hotelier, who was founded and first leader of the Brexit Party. a political party established to support a no-deal Brexit. She was forced to resign as leader in March 2019 when it's disclosed she had made anti-Islamic and racist statements online. Spoke to the UK Independence Party. Says she's also a spokesperson for UKIP. Before entering politics in 2016, she worked as a financial currency and derivatives trader. She also founded a Nepali healthcare charity with her ex-husband, an Everest Sherpa. Her father was polar explorer Ken Blakelaw. Ah, dear. Yeah, see, they've all got this fucking, you know what I mean? And how much is this bitch worth, right? How much money has she made from her fucking acting? Mad. God help the world, innit? Good day, SD, and I could be. Good day, cloudy days. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Do. So, yes. Yes, not much to talk about, to be fair, but I thought I'd bring up the point of this fucking cunting fucking letter I get through the post today. Post. It's funny how they set that up with the Royal Mail, and it royal all over you all fucking mail. Just an easy fucking way, innit? Before that, how would they have got to all the people, right? They couldn't have done. Like, you know, for just before probably the cars come on the road. Oh, right, what we need is we can find them all easily if we've got the Royal Mail, innit? We don't need to have them in courts and that. We can just send through a fucking piece of paper and say, there you go, take that, you cunt, pay us some money. And fucking, we're going to fuck with your life now because we got some other corporations and they're going to charge you more money when you go and get insurance for a car and shit based on that letter, you cunt. Little bastards they are. But the good news is it's Thursday. Probably purposely sent me it on Thursday because he knows I like my Thursdays. You know what I mean? I got home from work today and that, and then I've been tired last couple of days. You probably heard me say. And I thought I was just gonna have a lie down, and fucking that was it. I was out. You know, wake up and you think, oh, what the fuck? What's the time? You think like it's morning, don't you? You forget that you went to bed in the afternoon. You wake up, oh shit, yeah, what's the time? What the fuck? It's like, you know. And I see Marley on me bed, so I thought, okay, it must still be early because he's usually up 20 minutes before me to go and piss on me carpet. So I thought, and then I was like, shit. And it was really weird. I was having this dream, right? I was having this fucking dream, and I was I was somehow selling a caravan. Really weird, right? And I was meeting these people, and it's weird because I was having this conversation on the telephone with this girl, and I was going, "Oh yeah, I'll come and." I said, "Yeah, I'm on my way." I was saying, "What's the word I used? Meet you," or something. And it was like, and she started going, "Oh, it's not a meet, like you're not meeting, like as if the meet." I was saying as if she was turning the meet into some kind of romance thing. And I was like, "What?" And I mean, and it's really weird. Then I got to this place in this like, and I realised, oh yeah, what? Like, I haven't even looked at his caravan. The door was like thing, and I was like, it was really weird fucking dream, man. Anyway, and I pulled out my phone to like answer a text, and I had like the old phone I used to carry around, one of them little one. It was that, and I was having real trouble with it, and that's when I woke up. I was like, what the fuck? A fucked up dream, man. What's today rant about? It's the 11 p.m. thoughts. They spraying the skies like crazy today, calling for a week of rain. Yeah, our day was shit here, mate. But apparently up north, it was better. The daily rant today is about getting a response to telling them to fuck off regards trying to give me more points and telling me I'm a person. And yeah, I got a police letter come through saying, "Oh, you got to respond, and you got now this amount." And he said, like very, I don't know, sarcastically, I'd say. Written, he doesn't understand what I'm saying, of course, but he's put, "I acknowledge receive your letter, which is a type with which we are familiar. We are treating this as a refusal to supply the information requested." So now I got to like respond to this one with something different, and I'm starting to get a bit of fucking annoyed with these cunts. Well, I'm always annoyed with them, but the good news is Bertie flew into the shed and is safe after his cage fell out the window. How you doing, Herman the Tosser? Hey, Herman. Good day, Maine. Cloudy, chilly, and I could be. Yeah. And then I was telling people that this guy, that a mechanic that I went to last time I was there, he was like, we were having a good conversation about how fucked the world is, because basically it was, I know exactly how the conversation started. It was something we were selling, like, and it was part of our offers. I was showing him there was a fucking screen, one of them fucking plastic screens for putting on your table for when you're talking to people, so you don't like pass, any fluids. And both, when he said that, he goes, "Oh, what's that there?" I go, "I don't know what that phone there for. I guess they've got a load left or something from back in 2020." And he went, "That was, oh, we now know that was a load of bollocks, don't we?" And I went, "Yeah, we do. I knew it at the time." And then he started fucking yabbering on about how his friend turned up after he'd had 2 jabs and went, "Oh, no, you didn't, did you?" And started to inform him. And obviously this guy listened, started to research himself, and he's in a, like, fucking, he's pissed off so badly with what's going on now. And he told me about a 21-year-old was at one of these, he goes trial biking, this bloke. And there's a 21-year-old doing his trial biking, suddenly had a heart attack and died. Let's see if there's anything I can find on that. And he's like, yeah, and he said, and that kid had like about 6 of them fucking injections. Trial bike dies. There seems to be a lot of heart attacks. 22-year-old dies after Criterium International heart attack. 2023, these are when super fit cyclist Andrea Secchi collapsed and died from a heart attack. Rider dies of heart attack during race at African Continental Track Champions. Fucking hell. August 22, just 2 days after becoming senior Scottish XC champion, Rab Wardell passes in his sleep from a heart attack. Scottish cyclist, that's the same one, 37, he died. Yeah, so it must have been very recent anyway, because he would have suggested it. I think it's last week, he said. But I can't see anything. It might not have made news, of course, but I guess he'd have to be probably some kind of champion or something for it to make the news, right? As opposed to just a trial biker. Just getting you some news updates, SD. Getting reports in, you say. You good? What's the news updates, Herman the Tosser? Because mine is shit. Man has heart attack while eating ice cream after getting booster to protect his elderly mother from back colds. And then we was talking about with this mechanic, he started going on about saying the police were cunts. And I was like, yeah, corporation, fucking no good, fucking nothing but a gang. He's like, yeah, he goes, they think about like some guy I think who worked for him or close to him had a fucking some guy coming along and wanting him to fix this Range Rover, and he bought him all these parts. Anyway, it turned out these parts were from a fucking stolen Range Rover that he bought him, and somehow the police had been notified of this or cottoned on somehow and got it to this guy's garage, right? Anyway, this guy's garage is littered with loads of Land Rovers and Range Rovers, and he goes, yeah, so they come along, said, oh, you know, we're not going to arrest you. His girlfriend turned up, said, yeah, we're not arresting him. Like, we're more after the guy who was doing the car and this other guy. And then he said there was one who was like a right cunt, and he was like, and they turned around and go, what we're going to have to do is we're going to go through all the vehicles and check on all the vehicles that are in his place. So they were doing their checks, and there's one truck like this lorry thing that was right out in the sort of back and clearly been sat there for years. And they went, oh, that's a stolen vehicle. And he told me, he goes, the funny thing is that vehicle come in, he said, and I told the cops, yeah, it's been there 10 years because a gypsy come in with it, wanted me to fix it for him. So I'd done the work on it, and he never ever come back to pick it up. So he said it's just sat there in case he ever come back. He goes, what am I going to do with it, right? And And anyway, they then did, like, even though they knew it was clear, it's obvious that it wasn't, like, you know, a stolen vehicle by him. It's, you know, why would you steal a vehicle and just park it in the back of a place and let all the grass grow around it? They fucking arrested him, took his phone, fucking all of it. It's all because he reckons this one fucking pig. He was talking about some TV program. He couldn't remember what it was called. He goes, but if you see this guy, he's got like a beard, like just a beard, and on the telly he goes, and he's a right cunt on the telly. This copper had portrayed himself exactly on, like, literally was trying to act like this fucking copper on the telly. Well, fuck, I thought it was no good telling me, because I probably ain't gonna see it because I don't have a fucking telly in it. How you doing, Annette? You hear about a young bowler, 20-year-old, died today, and a 23-year-old. Bloody hell. I was just saying about a 21-year-old, Annette, who died, a trial biker. A guy was telling me he was there, I think, or he knows him, because he's a trial biker himself. And, yeah, died of a heart attack whilst doing a trial run. He played for Gloucestershire. There you go. Loads of people dying from heart attacks. Young people. Very unusual, that, isn't it? I've never in my life come across young people really dying of heart attacks, I don't think. Certainly seems to be a lot these days. I wonder what could be causing that. Elderly man in Luton wearing face mask awarded OBE for his role during lockdown, reporting on people breaking rules, leaving their homes. It wouldn't surprise me. You got to be a cunt to be awarded an OBE and get a knighthood, didn't you? You got to be a complete fucking cunt. Yeah, fucking hell. Still ain't seeing face masks. I'm really, like, shocked that I haven't seen, you know, and I do know, it's not like I'm thinking maybe I've seen one, I've just forgotten, because I don't forget when I see a face muzzle, you know what I mean? Because they fucking wind me up. But yeah, just no one seems to be. Maybe these people just aren't on the street. Like I said, maybe they have all died, right? Maybe all the people who were still wearing them have finally fucking gone, okay, well, you know, it's killed me now. It should have fucking paid more attention, innit? Instead of wearing it for fucking years. I remember when young people used to die eating McDonald's. Well, that's definitely still a thing, no doubt, innit? I can't stand using those places, but sometimes you have to, innit? I very rarely use McDonald's, but I had to use a KFC today. And they're like, you go to that, like, fucking, you know, like they've all got these screens now, ain't they, where you order your food from. Went out there and I was like, fuck me. The only option they were giving me of a drink was Pepsi Max. And I was like, oh, fuck, well, I ain't fucking having that. I don't really want a drink, to be fair. But I had to go to the counter and say, look, can I get this meal and get it with a fucking hot drink, like coffee, please? And usually I do point out to them about the aspartame in all of their drinks in KFC. The only one that hasn't got it is the blackcurrant. Frankenstein chicken. Yeah, and the funny thing was, I was traveling around Milton Keynes, and I was trying to find somewhere different. Like, you know, I was literally going just driving, trying to find somewhere to eat that I hadn't used before, because I thought there's nothing great here that I've ever used. So I thought I'd try and find something different, maybe, you know what I mean? Anyway, I ended up going for all this place where I was really kind of lost, but kind of find my way out of this estate. No food place there. So, and I was getting hungry, and then I had to pull over to see where I was going next and stuff. And I went, oh, fuck it. There's a KFC there. That'll do. The tech in the thing makes micro injuries to heart worse. This especially affects athletes because their hearts are stressed and so microscopically injured during training and competition. Yeah, exactly. I think, like, literally the people who are thinking they're getting fit, who have stuck needles in their arms, are, you know, fucking putting themselves, they're the high risks right now, even though everyone's high risk, isn't they? Have stuck needles in their arms. SD, did you know any trans folk at school? Some say it's the 70 vaccines that have before school. Yeah, I mean, I've said like, I didn't really know trans people like that. I mean, especially in school, like, didn't have gay kids in school, but a few emerged quite early after. But yeah, they put aborted baby fetus into vaccines. And why would they do that? You know, if you say it to a lot of people, they'll go, "Oh, you're crazy," and it's like, no, they tell you that. They tell you they done that. You can't. You know what I mean? But and you think about it, if they were putting aborted baby fetus into babies in the 70s and late 60s, early 70s, which I think it was, and then in the 80s, early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, they started to push the whole gay thing with music mainly, weren't it? It was the whole gay scene started with the music industry, as far as I'm concerned. All of a sudden, all these singers were suddenly coming out and saying they were gay, and you had people like Boy George dressed like a woman, wearing makeup, and it was you know, just as these people at the same time that children were now going into the puberty and starting to have like sexual thoughts and stuff, and you know, the ones who obviously, so if you put, and I'd say they probably definitely injected more female baby fetus into men than they did male fetus into women, although they certainly did do both without a shadow of a doubt. And that's going to have a massive effect on your genealogy. And if people wonder why all of a sudden there's a massive gay scene, and why, you know, people always get, oh, it was, you couldn't come out in the past. That's what they tell you, isn't it? It was like, you know, if there was this many gays back in the past, they would have come out, mate. You know what I mean? But now it's accepted. That's what they're saying, shit like that, right? But yeah, it's basically that it's the fucking devil at work in it for sure, man. And trying to fuck with humanity and turning everything into abnormal, really, isn't it? And yeah, poor people who fucking, well, I don't know, you know, maybe they're happy being gay. Somehow I kind of think maybe it's an easier life being gay, you know what I mean? Like, at least you can have like you know, it's like, you don't have the stress of that side, that like you need the sexual side, but you don't have the stress of the opposite sex. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, we stress each other out, opposite sexes, don't we? We never really understand each other or have the same mindsets so much, do we? You know what I mean? So maybe it's better to have a mate. Maybe your best mate, like, you know, it can be your bonking partner. I don't know, but definitely, fortunately for me, I didn't get the aborted baby fetus female in me. That's for sure. Back then, I guess in Luton might not be so much trans or gay, but maybe mitta with turbans, maybe. Bonsky, best culture club. Yeah. Bonsky beat. How did that go? Bonsky beat. I recognise it. Obviously, Culture Club was that fucking, what's his face? CC33, in it, Culture Club. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Soft Sale, Gay Boys, yeah, fucking, and then it was all like the con as well, weren't it? Because they never come out immediately. Like, they'd get all the women attracted to them, like say George Michael, right? And then all of a sudden, no, I'm gay. You know what I mean? And of course, they use that as big headlines. The whole world knew, didn't they? Oh my god! Like, and then they just carried it on, didn't they? With then, before you know it, it's your TV stars. Yeah, and they decided to, you know, See how they wanted to know how their drug had worked, mate. You know what I mean? They didn't want everyone being in the closet. They wanted everyone to come out. You know what I mean? Go, yeah, let's see how that drug, how that fucking, how them vaccines. Let's see what fucking how many of them we got. And Madonna admired by the queers. Soft Cell's imagery was very Masonic. Ditto Ultrafox. I don't really remember. I don't know who Soft Cell is. I know I've heard of Ultravox, but I can't picture them. You know me, I'm really shit with names of who sings and fucking all that. I'm fucking so bad. Which I'm pleased about, but it showed they never collared me in any of that crap, innit? I just like to listen to music. Bonsky Beat did Small Town Boy and a couple of others. Mark Ormond, recognise the name kind of, but not sure what he sung. Oh, baby, SD. What? Oh, baby, what does that mean? Oh, I'm a baby. Oh, your baby, Mark. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. I find it so like, I don't know. I guess like football players, isn't it? And back in the day, of course, like they had things like smash hits, didn't they? They really sort of pumping into like they do with the football, trying to get you into the music in that way where you got to know all the people. And but I think they had sticker books with you, just like they had Panini for the football, you know, so you get to know all your stars and you could talk about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I was just cars, just cars. Done that Tainted Love cover in the 80s. Oh, okay. Tainted Love. No, how did that go? I can't think of the tune for it, man. But I know I recognise that Tainted Love. But I can't think of a Tainted Love. It's just Tainted Love. I don't know, man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean they definitely just as those people who'd been fucking injected. You know, they knew what was coming, man. Without a shadow of a doubt. They probably trialled it on soldiers. They probably fucking injected a load of soldiers and watched all these fucking straight, strong men all of a sudden start fucking changing, innit? And all of a sudden start banging each other. You'll have to put on greatest hits of like 1981. Okay. Tainted Love. Yeah, greatest hits. That was the thing with it, wasn't it? They always loved that, didn't they? Yeah, greatest hits, greatest hits, greatest hits. Yeah, what's that one called? But I always thought I used to buy, like, I didn't buy many, to be honest with you. I was never like a record collector or anything like that. But because I'd only listen to music when I was in the pub or in the car. So I never really, and I don't know, I think like because I went through so many cars and I was never had a license, I never really sort of like had that thing, you know what I mean? Of feeling even buying, I just listen to the radio. And then I'd think, oh yeah, I want to, and if I bought a tape, I'd buy a fucking one because I wanted a mixture. And besides that, if I liked a song, I didn't know what to ask for. So I'd like a mixture of different songs as opposed to listening to fucking one. I have to keep changing the fucking tape, innit? But yeah, fucking hell. But nobody cares about baby baby fetus being put into babies. They think that's perfectly okay. Let's not say anything about it. Let's talk about football. Yeah, let's talk about football. That guy's crazy, man. As if we want to talk about baby fetus being put into babies. Dead baby fetus, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, who cares? And you wonder why they wanted so many abortions, isn't it? You know what I mean? Why the abortion revolution, isn't it? And you think about the 60s when the sex scene was really happening, you know what I mean? They've got to convince women to want an abortion. So how do you do that? You start to get them, rather than this whole, you find one man or woman and then you get married, then you have sex. We start the sexual revolution, man. And you just make sure loads of women get fucked up. You know what I mean? Bring in the pubs, make sure the women can go to the pubs now because we want them a bit drunk. Shit like that, isn't it? Because we need a lot of women to get pregnant and go, oh shit. This isn't by the man of who I'm intending to spend my life with, and it's still frowned upon. Can't be a single mother in the 60s. Everyone will give you a right weird look, right? Fucking hell. You see how it all works, how they plan all this and get it all to work nicely for them with their Rockefeller and fucking roll, innit? Rock and roll, mate. It's toilet break. Put the kettle on. Toilet break time. Just letting you know. Oh yeah. I'm back. Do you miss the gay 80s, Shelley? 80s was brilliant, Tippy, except, well, you weren't there. I was born in 89. Oh, you just made it. You must have so many great memories of the 80s, Herman. Yeah, the 80s were. It was the decade of treating us, weren't it? Treating all the children, getting them all into all the shit in it. That fuck everything coming it. Video recorders, fucking BMXs, fucking computer games, the music, what else? Loads, weren't it? Fucking loads going on, man. And then the 90s, well, that was all to, I guess, all those 80 kids to get them, like, you know, in that beat, ready for the 21st century where everyone was told how great the world was going to be. Look at this, everyone. Aren't you lucky? It's a millennium. It's going to be, look at us. We're so great. The world's so great. Fuck. I can remember Bitty. Yeah, I made it. April. Bitty was fucking funny, man. Oh, dear. That Bitty. Bitty. I want Bitty. Oh, so fucking funny. That was. And yeah, TV was funny as well. They had all the shows, didn't they, back in the 80s? Like, and again, you think about the telly, how they got everyone hooked on it with all these fucking a show for everyone, weren't there? And so many shows. It was all about like, you have like fucking, I don't know. There's so many, weren't there? And then you look at the telly now, it's shit, isn't it? Like, not that I look at the telly really, but I know it's shit. Nothing like the shows back then, right? Because that was all just about addicting us to it, getting us into that fucking TV fucking nonsense. Bait and switch. TV shite now. Yeah. You must have watched Alf. Yeah, I watched Alf. And of course, and it was from telly where all the conversations then come, weren't it? People weren't having conversations about anything. It's always about, oh, did you see that program last night? You know what I mean? Now, look, it's the same with the men now. The only thing they talk about, and it's from the telly, is the football, isn't it? That's what they talk about, man. Like, and they made sure of it. Like things like Crime Watch UK, in it. Again, just to scare people into wanting more fucking police, more cameras and shit like that, right? But also because they know for a fact that everyone's going to be talking about it the next day, and oh, isn't that bad? And it's funny because they used to always do a reenactment, didn't they? So basically, they were saying, yeah, our actors. So how many of them actual stories on Crime Watch were real, innit? And he'd even say, didn't he? Don't have nightmares. Don't have nightmares. That's what he'd say at the end of it. Don't have nightmares. Then they had that whole Jill Dando thing, didn't they? Jill Dando. But yes, funny as fuck. I need to look at because I haven't seen it. Oh, look, 25th anniversary. That's funny, isn't it? When was that? May the 2nd. Oh, no, that's today. 29th of April. Published the 29th of April. Just talking about Jill Dando, right? So, published 29th of April 2024. I know who killed Jill Dando, says her Crime Watch co-host Nick Ross. And this is why I think Barry George should never have been arrested. So he's saying like the prime suspect who got off over saying or other, but again, did Jill Dando really get shot? Was she just playing like they all are acting, and that was her acting name, or did she have information that she was going to expose about a BBC? Who knows, right? Sadly, now, if you don't dye your hair purple and wear rainbow stuff, you are labelled far right. Oh dear, probably. Lucky I got my hair dyed purple and I got my rainbow suit on, mate. Put that fucker out. So yeah, tomorrow's Friday, and then it's Bank Holiday Monday. Yay, 3 days. Whee. I've just got to get through the end of this month, and I've got a week off. You got rose-tinted round spectacles too, of course. I work all of it. Wee. Yeah. I love it. Oh yeah, boy. Let's see. Let's see the headline, shall we? I think we kind of done them, really, haven't we? I don't know. I don't suppose we have, but let's see what shit they're talking about. Probably about this fucking sword incident I keep seeing on my YouTube now. It seems to be the big thing that they want to keep pushing shit. Oh yeah, I keep seeing polling stations. That's saying come across as fucking hell. And I wonder who's talking about reform today. People are out fucking giving away their power again. And so we got a lot about voting. Take that, move, show. Fucking hell, they still fucking going. Jesus. I mean, what is Hainault? You know what I mean? What is this Hainault shit? I keep seeing that word Hainault, like people are supposed to know what it is, right? Like, oh yeah, the Hainault. You know what I mean? I guess they want us to say it. Oh, okay. It's a large suburban area in northeast London. What does Hainault mean? Hainault meaning. Where'd they come out? It sounds German. Oh, why can't you just give me a fucking Hainault meaning? Hainault meaning German I'm putting because it sounds fucking German to me. Oh, it's a medieval Holy Roman Empire. Oh, wait there. The county of Hainault, sometimes spelled Hainault. What? That's the same spelling, isn't it? Oh, no. Hey, oh, it's got an L in it. Was a territorial lordship within the medieval Holy Roman Empire. And definition of Hainault by the Free Dictionary: a medieval county in territory now in southwest Belgium and North France. The name literally translates to forest land. Valencians, Hainault, German, Rhedish, Dutch, or Flemish, originated in the 15th century. Rituals of Hainault 8. Yeah, it seems very much all about that word Hainault to me, this story. Body found on beach in unexplained death. Tourists, including 11 Britons, hurt in minibus crash. It's so bad, like prison. Detained asylum seeker due to be sent to Rwanda speaks out. 45 arrests in Bibi Stockholm protest in London as coach leaves without asylum seekers. Met Office issues new weather warning after lightning strike at care home. Okay. Yeah, and that's about it, people. Otherwise, it's just all like, these silly little stories they like to just fill it up with. Oh, yeah, vibrant 20-year-old cricketer dies. That's down here. Josh Baker, Worcestershire, heartbroken at death of vibrant 20-year-old cricketer. The spinner, a former England under-19 international, was described as the life and soul of the dressing room and was playing for the county second team the day before his death was announced. The spin bowler, 47 appearances across all formats. County club, 70 wickets, playing for second team. No details about the circumstances of the death have been published. And Worcestershire, who said they were heartbroken at the loss, have asked the family to show privacy and respect. Heartbroken. They keep saying heartbroken. Is that like a nod to how he died? No, it doesn't say. It's likely he died of a heart attack. But they put heartbroken in big as part of Worcestershire, heartbroken at death of vibrant 6. The 6 is in. So they've highlighted the heartbroken and they've highlighted the vibrant, the 6 be rant. Interesting. I work all of it. I better check breaking news stories. Anal. No thanks, Herman. That is the child killer sword event. Hanaut. Yeah. I remember the 15th century. Lots of horse muck everywhere. Muck. Okay. He took 10 jabs. Might have died due to KFC or McDonald's. Yeah, I think it's probably the injections. See, they're highlighting these people and putting in inverted commas, heartbroken and vibrant. They literally put both those words in inverted commas. That's the headline. Bit fucking strange, isn't it? We just said about a 21-year-old dying of a heart fucking attack. You know what I mean? A lot of fucking youngsters dying of heart attacks. I just think, like, when are people going to start to pay attention to that and go, what is happening? Oh, I know. Let's say it's climate change. Must be the climate change that's giving all these kids the heart attacks. It's us. We're doing it by using too much plastic. Maybe that's what they're saying. I don't know. These fucking idiots who stick injections, they're much more smarter than me. Come on. You're going out, Warren. Ah, bloody hell. Why do you stand by the door and look like you're going out and then decide you want food again that you're not eating? I'm going to pickle with this food now, Marty. You just don't eat it, mate. Bloody cat gets me to open a door, let all the cold air in. Okay, we're back. And then he wants food. He keeps leaving loads every time now, and I'm like, I think he was forced to take it. Well, pretty much everyone in a way, innit? Everyone was forced to take it in a way. Yet now they're all out down polling stations. You know what I mean? It shows you how ridiculously stupid they are, isn't it? When you're down at a polling station after fucking what's been going on, and look at the state of this world, and they're still going, oh, yeah, I'm going to make a change by voting for, you know what I mean? That's going to change because voting always change things. Getting a new fucking idiot in always change things. Didn't you, Herman? I only took 7, mate. And then I said, right, that's it. Limit, mate. Not taking any more. You can't force me to take any more. Standing up for myself. I've quit jobs for far less unreasonableness than being asked to get a jab. Oh, yeah, exactly. You know it. Fucking hell. That's exactly why I didn't even bother. There's no way I was even like bothering. Hence why I was happy to sit and fucking almost starve, innit? I wasn't going to be fucking told I've got to do any of that shit. Oh yeah, you got to wear a muzzle when you come into work, and well, we've all got to make sure we've had a jibber jab because the boss says. Fucking absolute fucking wankers, man. I went to the poll station and I literally took my black pen marker and wrote crap in each box. Put WEF and woe shields. Same bollocks. Amazing was still alive. They were saying we'd all die winter 21 to 22. We didn't get jabbed. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? All that back cold still going around in the air, of course, because they obviously, it's still there. I'm still breathing it in every day, aren't I? Breathing in the back cold. Goodness gracious, however am I like still on my feet? I don't know. I must have superpowers. Oh, fucking scummy scums, isn't it? Wait, you're still alive. Yeah. And now we got a lot of people dying. Well, we've had a lot of people dying since it started, innit? Let's face it. How many people died immediately? Fucking loads. But most of them, of course, were pensioners. Not all. There were lots of 30s and 40s dying as soon as they took it. But how many are dying since? Loads. How many are coming to die from what they stuck in their arms? Loads. Loads more. We're still not even fucking close to the big drop. $20.25. But hey, don't say that 21 because they'll just give you fluoride stare and go, "You're a conspiracy theorist." That's what I like about these people. They always tell you how, oh well, look, I'm all right. oh, don't be daft. Of course they did try to harbour us, but I'm all right, and I took 6. You know what I mean? I'm all right. I'm still here, aren't I? It's like, yeah, for now. Thing is, you just still don't seem to be paying much attention, do you? You still seem to be on this career path of all about what you want when you retire. I better get my boosters before 2025. Boosters. Be oosted. You better get your be oosted before 2025, or you might not be oosted, mate. Fucking boo Satan as. This guy in the garage as well, he was saying about oh, you know, soon they'll just take the money out your bank. Like in China, if you even cross the road in the wrong place, they have face recognition, and so if you cross the road in the wrong place, they just take money, fine you, and take it out your bank account immediately because they got like it's like yeah. You know, things like that should like make people a little bit concerned in it with all their camera work. And fucking camera. It's funny, Ra's at the end of camera, isn't it? Camera. And now we got all these cameras fucking us up, right? You think it's a flash of light that makes a picture. And a big flash of light is the sun, and the king of the sun apparently is Ra, isn't it? Camera with the camera. Can you do a budgie booster for Bertie, please, Doctor? Well, you know, Bertie's fucking time's coming, isn't it, mate? Maybe it'll be Bertie who starts off the killer bird flu season. Oh my God, we got to stay 10 foot now. What will be their number? It's got 66.6 foot away from each other because the bird flu, mate. You got to stay 66.6 foot away from each other because Bertie's got the bird flu. And people will still say, "Oh, don't be daft. It's not 666. It's 66.6." You know. Oh, fucking that one. That to me still like it should have been like the big eye opener. If they were all going to fall for a bat cold, the 6 foot or 2 meters should have been a big fucking I see what they're doing. Fucking hell, that should have been a big eye opener for anyone, but nah, still ignorant to it. How many 6s can you put into that bat cold fucking shit before you go, yeah, this isn't a coincidence, is it? The 6s are everywhere in it, right? Just constantly a COVID corporate 6D, the virus, the 6RR. So, you know, I mean, fucking how many 6s were there, man? Unbelievable. People didn't even cotton on to that shit. That is complete blindness as far as I'm concerned, really, isn't it? It's complete like just reform sounds like together, to gather. A reference Isis gathering the 14 pieces of Osiris. I wonder why they even bother with these. I guess it's like, you know, what they're trying to do with these sort of political parties that, you know, are never coming into power. Like when they had the Green Party in it and all that, like, I think it's just about getting other the people who are like fuck Labour and fuck Conservative. They're still trying to get them to give their power away to. It's all about hope, innit? Like the bloke who's clued up now to a certain amount, but will still go down to the polling station. Like the polling. Why'd they call it a polling station? It's like PO in it, post office, but. I don't know, polling. I was thinking about it when I saw it today. I think, why polling? Polling. I mean, let's see. What is the actual meaning of the word polling? They're probably just going to say fucking about voting, aren't they? Record the opinion or vote of. Telecommunications computing. The network manager can also use the software to poll. Okay. Oh, someone's saying there's reports of a strike on Damascus, presumably Israel. If true, it'd be the first since the major escalation between Iran and Israel 2 weeks ago. We knew that was definitely coming back anyway, didn't we? They didn't fucking give us the headline of Iran suddenly fucking striked Israel without it coming back, right? All at the casting or registration of votes at an election, the casting your spells. If you poll bull, you're snipping off the ends of its horns. Oh, really? That's interesting, isn't it? Because they love the old bull, don't they? Not like literally. But the horns, I think they like they don't like to, you know, maybe the horns of the devil. Well, it's 11:11. 1-1-1-1. And I'm probably not that tired because I had a fucking, I don't know, what time did I go out of bed and what time did I get up? I know it's 5:40. I got up at 5:40. And I think I went at probably about 4-ish. I don't know. But I was so tired, like, just like, oh, I got to sleep. Oh, would have a little, like, you know, 10 minutes. And boom, I'm out like a light. Now I got to deal with these cunts again. We can get rid of that. Got lots of things open at the moment where I've been looking at shit. Okay, nothing going on. I'll talk about now. Bloody hell. What? In the tosser. Is it because it's 11:14 now? I got a funny day tomorrow. It's not a huge day. I've got to go round to. I've got like deals like they do. You know, it's like a competition thing. I think I've got an 8 o'clock. Actually, I better check that. I think I've got an 8 o'clock like meeting online. Let's see. Fucking all these stupid fucking emails I get. Oh yeah, I was checking that. Alright, calendar. Thursday the 2nd, Friday the 3rd. Oh, there you go. Friday incentive, yeah, 8 o'clock. Boyakasha. 8 o'clock, bang, online. And then I've pulled a load of people in from Monday, because obviously we're not at work on Monday, to go and sell all these things to, including tomorrow's people. So I'm going to have a busy Friday, really. And it's going to go all the way from 8 till 5, like non-stop, really. But hopefully, make some money. Hopefully, they're giving us some fucking good deals to offer our people that can help me towards my bonuses for this month, you see. And hopefully get me off to a good start to beginning of the month. Did my ball cut? Oh, I ain't got it on live chat. I always forget that, don't I? It did appear, yeah. But you just reminded me that I ain't got it on live chat. Basically, getting polled makes you defenseless. Oh, there you go. LOL, they call us cattle. They do. There you go. Yeah, they're taking off our fucking horns, man. But I always say that, innit? When you vote, you give away your power. You're basically saying, please, I want somebody to daddy me. I want somebody to be my daddy and tell me what I can and can't do and pretend to protect me. And we are, yeah, farmyard. That's what we are. We're farm animals to them, without a shadow of a doubt. Anyone who's in denial of that's fucking a, we know most people are as dumb as a box of rocks, but they can't see how they're farming us. And now they're taking away the food, man. They're going to make the food scarce for all the animals as well. We'll all be going, oh no, where's our trough? There's nothing in our trough. Please, government, please give us food in our troughs. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Bastards. Yep. But there's only a few of them. It's the rest of us are doing it to ourselves. All their police officers and their judges and their fucking scumbag lawyers and their fucking each of them fucking helping it along. SD, heard you learn to speak 30 old Chinese dialects, you sly polyglot. Yeah. Remember, watch that video link I sent you, SD. I will do, yeah. I've still got it lined up. I haven't got rid of that one. I've watched like the first minute and a half. So there's only 3 minutes to watch. So I'll definitely watch it. You are not human. You are, what did it say? You are nothing but shipping goods to them. I'll link it again for people, just in case they didn't see earlier and they don't know what we're talking about. I heard when they take away the food, they'll bring in a new food source called Soylent Green. Oh yeah, Soylent Green burgers, mate. Maybe that's how they'll get them to line up to become Soylent Green. It'll be the food place, right? They'll be pretending they're being fed when they're being fed to the machine to make them into food. How you doing, Noah? Just another fucking evening of, same old, same old. Yeah, give it that. CJB Books shows where their doctrine includes eating us. Well, I dare say it's probably us. You know what I mean? They'll feed us people. That's probably that's maybe the idea to starve out the world, then fucking mince up a load of people, and then all the people will be hungry and they'll just eat whatever. How do old Bean? I don't know. There's a lot of I sometimes wish I was cat age. You know what I mean? It'd be like, okay, yeah, I ain't gonna see much more of this shit. Maybe I won't. I heard they're planning on dumping cannibals from Africa into white communities to hopefully eat the natives so they can take the properties and land. I think I wonder who's he really in charge. That's what I always think about. I always think we go back to China as well. 'Cause you think all the shit they're doing in China, then it comes over here eventually, doesn't it? But then you talk about the Arctic and all that. There's so many things we just don't know still. But we're only allowed to see the west side of stuff. Fuck. I don't know why I'm feeling so tired. But I am. Heard it's big plan so the Chinese can take over land and then use the survivors as slaves. Well, already slaves. They've already enslaved the fucking world. I'm thinking, should I have a coffee or should I go to bed? Mm. Decisions. Well, we got 7 in. I guess I'd better have a coffee, go for a 12 o'clock bedtime, up at 7, fucking probably hopefully be sat here actually dressed and showered at 8 o'clock, as opposed to what I often do is quickly run upstairs, uh, wet my hair down, throw on a shirt, and sit here in my boxer shorts. You know what I mean? So it looks like I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? But really, I'm just sitting there going, "Yeah, I don't show yet, mate." They say all the woke LGBT socially liberal types will be the first to demise. Who? It's a bit late for the first to demise, isn't it? I think the first have already demised. They're based on the decayed. This decayed. Oh well. nearly Friday, people. The bank holiday weekend is nearly upon us. I got a feeling I'm just going to get fucked up some point this weekend. I feel like I need to. You know what I mean? I wish I had some really good gibber, but it looks like it'll probably be by alcohol. Well, I heard how them purple hair people what? Okay, another coffee in. 8. One more coffee, then I'm going to bed. Well, I'll be back in a sec. Better do a little tea before as well. Good boy, Marley. Dooby-dooby-doo. Careful. Molly's just sitting there. I know what he's doing. He's going, it's bedtime soon. He's going to go to bed soon. But he knows, like, normally if I walked up at this time, he would have come up because he'd know it's bedtime. But he didn't because he could hear the kettle going and he knew lights were on and the doors weren't closed. So they're quite smart cats, really, when you think about it. And he didn't pee-pee. He got up at the same time as me today, so stopped him from pee-pee. I'll put a thing over that. I'll put a fucking... I've got a was it a filing cabinet in front of me fucking front door? It really annoying, but I've got to try and work out how to I can stop him for a time, and then try and get rid of like all the smell, because as long as there's a hint of his smell, he'll think it's his place to go, won't he? Because that's what cats do. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I've fucking scrubbed that floor so much now. But still, we'll keep trying. Yeah, I heard in Birmingham they are going door by door in areas, finding out who identifies LGBT and then issue an order for them to move out of the area as haram. Just to guess, I think them hostages will be dead when the ceasefire comes. I don't know, hostages in where? Is this like a news story? Sides again, innit? And hating on something. Who apparently got hostages. The ceasefire? What's that? Is that the Israel war? I mean, what's happened to the Russian war, man? Russian war's just dead again, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, we're not going to talk about Russian war again for a few months, and then we'll suddenly bring Putin back into the scene when we need him. Let's see if I put in Putin. Let's see what it comes up with Putin. Putin's crashing new offensive could be the end of Ukraine. What's that in? The West's support isn't coming quick enough to match the supplies Russia is getting from its allies. Missiles from North Korea, drones from Iran, and a massive amount of technical assistance from China. So they're already telling you the sides here, really, aren't they? So you got North Korea. So you can see, like, obviously Iran doing the whole thing on Israel, because Israel's clearly going to be part of America and England, you know. So it's going to be North Korea. They've always told you is a fucking weird place, and you know, fucking how we should all hate North Korea. China, they always go on about same old fucking things, in it, and they're apparently the big. So that's really what that story's about. It's telling you who's picking the sides here, man. And the man who's telling it is Con Coughlin. Con Coughlin, that's literally his name. CC33. Con Cough Lin. Wow. Russia is plotting attacks across Europe, and they're only going to get worse. Putin thanks North Korea for its missiles. What the fuck, man? Right, let's see. The Kremlin stands accused of everything from arson attacks in the UK to targeting GPS systems used to navigate flights. Right, Keir Giles. A British man has been charged over an arson plot targeting a Ukrainian business after allegedly being recruited by a Russian spy. Oh my God, what the fuck, And you know, you can subscribe today £6 for 6 months rather than pay £66. Fuck me. That's the independent, right? Premium. The six, all the sixes in that fucker, isn't it? There you go. So yes, not much going on there then, is there? So yeah, we can definitely assume the war's coming, isn't it? The world war is going to be. I should imagine it's going to start to evolve over the next 6 months and probably coming just like at the end of this year, ready for the beginning of the big 2025 where we got to like depopulate fucking most of humanity. Just a guess. Oh yeah, we said that one. SD, it's crazy how the inflation is taking off. $39 for a bowl of soup. Farming sucked last few years of good spraying. Takes forever to replace supply in a perpetual growth. Yeah, it sounds like I noticed like even like everything in America's gone up fucking a huge amount, whereas America used to be quite a bit cheaper than the UK. But I do pick up that America's inflation on everything's gone like ours has gone mad, but I think yours has gone even more crazy. And again, you know, they spoilt us probably more America than us with all these things. And I mean, over you, everything was large, weren't it? Fucking large, large. You know what I mean? Like your drinks were probably double or triple the size of our drinks when you bought a fucking. You know, I mean, you used to have a fucking bucket in it with a straw in it of Coca-Cola when you went to these fucking outfits, isn't it? Now they're taking it all away, mate. As simple as that, isn't it? They're taking it all away. I got shouted at by a student with a purple tees cozy as a hat and unwashed clothes. She said this is a LGBT only area and straight white male not allowed. I feel everywhere getting a no-go zones, says King Charles. What? Yeah, even keep that cunt in the news. I see a little headline about him, like saying about the people who wrote up his constitution or saying, is it called the Constitution over here? I can't think now. But King Charles said they deserve a stiff drink. Like that's news, isn't it? You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Probably what he meant by stiff. Probably what they were saying really is stiff meaning dead man. You know what I mean? Drinking his blood, in it. You need a stiff drink of the dead man's blood. My message didn't go through. He said they are going to have fun eliminating humanity. People. Well, if you look at the word people, that's like the Pope L, isn't it? L deity, Pope deity, people. Interesting. SD, they're forking USA, Aussie, and UK. Laughing my ass off. Sheesh, forget bowls of soup. Bring in buckets. The buckets, you know. Well, how big was a big gulp out there back in the day? 7-Eleven, innit? They bought 7-Elevens over here some years later, but our big gulps weren't nowhere near as your big gulps. He said the Prince Philip virus will be unleashed in 2025. Oh, yeah, that's what fucking Prince Philip wanted to do, isn't it? You know, what thing to say? You know, actually, like, made people go, well, who the fuck are these cunts? When the fucking old geezer, fucking old dead cunt, says, when I die, I want to come back as a virus that kills the world. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a normal, nice thing to say, isn't it? And then, funny enough, not long after he dies, there's a virus that's going to kill the world. And then you think about how Boris Johnson's dad wrote a book called The Virus 40 years prior, isn't it? Just all a coincidence, of course, but imagine if you woke up in the morning and the news had been hijacked and they were telling you how all of the bodyguards of all of the people who have any control of the world have all shot their masters. They were like, that's better. Uncle Klaus Schwab wants people to get used to bug eating, as he said, or they will eat meat while the poor will eat bugs. Yeah, fuck Klaus Schwab. I don't even know how many of these people are actually real anyway. I don't know whether he's actually a man or whether he's just an AI fucking, you know what I mean? Because they can certainly do that, can't they? Make fucking AI fucking people. They don't need TV presenters. You think about all the TV presenters, they probably don't have as many as people think. Most of them are probably AIs, isn't they? If you haven't seen them in real life, don't pretend to know that they're real, innit? They said no more pets. Yeah. All right, last cigarette. And then finish my coffee, go to bed, sleep it off. Wake up tomorrow and it'll be such a different day. Oh my God, it'll be like, oh wow, did I dream all that? Kind of wishing it. I always think like if you go back, like if I go back to when I was like 17 now, and you just all the wisdom in it, what you do, how you change everything in it. Like I don't think I'd probably be living in the UK by the time I'm 25. You know what I mean? SD, do you remember when the French president said 2 years ago, the fun is over? when the Rona was shutting down business. I don't actually remember it, but it doesn't surprise me. Macron. Fucking dick in it. Fucking Macron. And when you think about Macron, that's got Corona in it, isn't it? Corona. Man, he wasn't lying. The funds definitely 2020 was that's it, wasn't it? 2019, and that was when the gate was shut to fucking fun, mate. People don't know how to even have fun anymore. Fucking shit. So fucking boring life now, isn't it? But like I said, I think they've come to the end now, you know what I mean? The technology is at the end. All that feeding of this new shit constantly for the last, 40, 50 years. It's coming to the end now where they're going, okay, like phones ain't changing now, are they? I don't think there's much being added to phones anymore. Whereas obviously they started off with the old big fucking look at you, gotta be a yuppie to have you can go along and take phone calls carrying a great big brick thing all the way to look, you can have a phone and you can text. Now you can fucking text, you can fucking, you know what I mean? Practically you have a whole life on your phone over years, just feeding us little by little, isn't it? Video recorders turned into DVD players, that turned into internet, you know what I mean? Computers turned into internet, fucking cars have now turned electric. The electric. And yeah, I think we're at the end of the technology, and soon hopefully it'll all be gone again. Especially fucking cameras. Fucking cameras, man. Fuck them things. Well, they've got us all carrying a fucking camera now, innit? You think like that really was again another Chinese thing, wasn't it? Well, the Chinese were obviously sold the cameras heavily, right? Well, they all wanted to fucking. Well, you remember whenever you saw any Chinese man in England, he always had a fucking camera on him, didn't he? Now we got fucking everyone carrying a fucking camera, but they don't call it a camera; they call it a phone. SD, you down to meet up in Brazil? They don't require the jabs or test. We can learn Brazilian, Portuguese, and have a beer. Bon dia. Bon dia? I don't know. Yeah, okay, Brazil. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Because I've got a onliner at 8, so can't be there before that, mate. Brazil. I like Brazil because it starts with bra. Oh no, it's B-Ra. It's Brazil. Coffee's always good though. Oh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, dear. Gotta get to the end of this month, peeps. I need the week off. Better be fucking nice weather. Better be fucking nice weather. I need some sunshine. Why's everyone gone quiet? 6 in. Oh, we got 6-3. We need another like, please, because you know me, don't like 6-3. 6-4's better. Now we'll get 3 likes. They're like, shit. You know what I mean? Shit. No, the 3 that are in now have all liked clearly. And 3 are just sitting on the wall, on the fence. That's the word, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm gonna go, guys. SD, who is Diddy? I don't know. Any a rapper? Right, maybe a chocolate bar rapper. Yeah, we got our number 4, but we're down to 5. Bit late. I don't know. P Diddy, innit? Who's Diddy? I don't know. Who the fuck is Diddy? What is Diddy? Diddy? Let's see if I write in Diddy. Yeah, you just get P Diddy. What are the allegations about P Diddy? Oh, 58 minutes ago. Well, so he's now on sexual assault. Yes, lovely. That's who Diddy is, mate. All right, I'll catch you all later. Have a lovely Friday. Freak day, Friday, free day. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.